Hey everyone, JessieGrist here from Jones GMC in Lancaster, PA. I want to take a quick minute to show a couple of the different features and uses of the Multipro tailgate. Now this tailgate has been out for a while now. 2019 it was the first model of Sierra that it was brought out on, but I still get a lot of questions about it, and I still have people coming from other brands that aren't super familiar with this tailgate. So, is it a gimmick? Is it useful? What does it mean, and what can you do with it? Multipro tailgate. Dead giveaway is the seam here. This section of the tailgate folds down separately away from the rest of the truck. You have two buttons in the back. A lot of people also think that you have two cameras in the back. That is not the case. One is the camera and one is the light for at nighttime, which helps with backing up and better visibility. Of the two buttons, the bottom one does the entire tailgate, and the top one does just this top section. So another easy way to remember it is if you look at the imprint around that, it is the exact shape and contour of the center section of the tailgate. So if I press this button, that part comes down. Now, if I reach under here and press the button to lower the rest of the tailgate, lights are going to flash, nothing's going to happen though. The tailgate will not fold down the main portion unless it's back in the upright position like this. But if I put this down, I can then reach under here to the top button and drop the middle section down as well. Another cool thing to do if I know I'm going to be opening both sections of it is do both at once. If you hit one right after the other, quick bottom, then top, it'll open both on the way down. What's nice about this is that I can now get closer to the bed and have a better reach, a little bit more maneuverability and versatility when it comes to that type of thing. I personally also like using this when I'm putting my ATV in the bed of my truck. I can get the ramps a little bit closer to the bed. It helps with the angle a little bit, and I just feel a little bit more secure with that. The other thing that's super handy as well is, of course, most people are familiar with the operation of using it as a step. This comes down, step up on, hands to grab, very simple, step, grab, you're up, easy. Same thing with coming back down. The other thing that's pretty handy though is, let's say that we're going back to our normal tailgate configuration. If we just open the top part here, I personally have a tonneau cover on the bed of my truck, and instead of opening that tonneau cover that's sealing everything off, if I've got something long sticking out the back, I'll just fold this part down. I don't have to let my tonneau cover flop around. I have the ability to stick something longer out the back, and as a matter of fact, my ATV ramps, that's the way I ride around with them when I have them in the bed of the truck. Now, if we are going back to a normal tailgate down configuration, this can come up and be your load stop. Once again, with the ATV example, I use this all the time. When I put my ATV in the bed of my truck, as I mentioned, my ramps are too long to just fit in the bed of the truck. So I lay them between the wheels of the ATV, and this right here stops them as a load stop from sliding out the back. One of the things that I will point out is if I lower this, I see a lot of people with these trucks, when the tailgate's down like this, they'll reach down, they'll try and grab it from here. If you do that, see how the whole tailgate's wanting to move? And if you do manage to get this to start to fight gravity and come up, you're going to pinch your fingers in there. The easiest way when your tailgate is fully opened is go to either side, either this side, that side, doesn't matter. Get your hand underneath it. And it's very simple one-hand operation, but if you move the entire tailgate first, come up, now you don't have any movement fighting you from putting this piece up. Super simple and straightforward. And the final thing that I'm going to show you is how, even if you have a normal tailgate, you can take advantage of one of the things that GM thought about when it comes to the camera system and backing up. Let me show you real quick. When the tailgate is in the normal position, if I go ahead and put it in reverse, you'll see how the camera screen looks Beautiful high definition camera. I can see a little bit of the back bumper down there, and depending on what type of hitch I have and how much of a drop I have, I might be able to see the hitch as well, which will be very nice when backing up to my trailer. But let's say my hitch is a little bit more unique, or my situation, I have a lot of drop to that. How can I go about getting better visibility while backing up to that? Let me show you. If I open the tailgate like normal, I have these controls, or not controls, but supports off to the side here. I can take those supports, and if I bring the tailgate partway up, give myself a little bit of slack, I can loop this and come around here. That amount of tension gives me just enough of an angle. Doesn't seem like much, but now let's take a look when we throw it in reverse. Back in the truck, in reverse, you can see a lot more of that platform, even though I don't even have a hitch attached to it. It gives me a much better top-down view. Like I said, the beauty of this is that it doesn't matter if you've got the Multipro tailgate, the standard tailgate, you can do this with any of the trucks. It's a sweet little tip. If you trailer a lot or back up and use a lot of different types of trailers, this might come in handy for you. So enjoy. Hope you learned a lot.